Okay, we're back and we're going to do the last and final step. We are going to add our ground, our people, and we're going to color in our background. Okay. So now we're going to add a horizon line, okay? Right now my monument is floating on my paper. I don't want that. So I'm going to add a horizon line. That's where the sky and ground meet, so things do not float on your paper. Line up your two vanishing points. Put your hand in the middle so your ruler doesn't slip all over the place. And stop when you hit your monument, jump over it. Wow, now it's not floating, it's sitting on the ground. Okay, we're going to add a little walkway for your people. And we're gonna do that from the right vanishing point. And you'll start with the top one, okay, below your monument. And it goes off your paper like that. And there we go. So now you have a walkway for your little people to walk on and view this big, beautiful monument that you have. Now you're going to add your people, okay? It's just stick figures. You don't need to have any detail with them. All I ask is that you have them a little bit bigger towards the bottom of the paper, and as they get to the vanishing point, towards the horizon line, they get smaller. Everything should get smaller towards the vanishing point. Remember size variation, okay? That's one way to show depth and perspective, okay? So you can just make up your own people, or I had put this on your Google Classroom as a little example. It's just walking stick figures, okay? So you can Google walking stick figures and come up with your own little people. Okay, so maybe I'll just have a little guy over here. And you know what? He's walking his dog. And then we have some other people over here. Oh, hey, look at this big, beautiful monument. And it just gets smaller as we go. And that's it. Draw as many people as you want checking out your monument, okay? Then what you're gonna do is you can even, if you're just doing this in pencil, go over them a little bit darker. I'm going to use a Sharpie and go over my little people. Nothing fancy, nothing too detailed. Now I'm going to outline my walkway. And my horizon line. Now we are ready to color the background. I'm going to use crayon for my background just because it's super quick, okay? I feel like if you're gonna use colored pencil, you can do it. Just make sure you color in one direction. It's just gonna take you a longer time, okay? If you have only pencil, same thing. You can do it, and you can even color dark where you need to color dark and take a little tissue paper and smudge it down where it needs to be lighter, okay? So you're always going to get lighter as you get to the horizon line and as you get towards the vanishing point, okay? So you can do whatever you want. If you wanna look at this one right here, you can see he did a nice, pretty sunset sky. You can mix and mingle however you want. But the rule is you wanna get lighter towards the vanishing point. Okay, so I take my crayon and I just kind of peel the paper off. I know my kids will not love that I did that, but I don't really care. I let them do it in my classroom, so we're gonna act like we're in the classroom. And you just rub it on the side, and you see how quickly that is. And as you get to the horizon line, lighter. Okay, and you can do it darker. You don't want to see stripes, okay? Remember, no stripes. Stripes, no good. At this point, I'm going to take off my tape. I don't need my tape anymore, okay? Super, super, super light. I can always go darker. It's harder to get lighter, okay, once you go too dark. So I'm going to go ahead and then add in darker where I want to add in darker towards that top. Dark, 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 and lighter towards your horizon line. And I might even get a little crazy and add a little purple in there. Why not? Just lighten it up, the pressure, as you get down. I might not even add it all the way down by my horizon line, just up here. Okay, I don't know if you can see that color well because of the lighting, but now we have our ground, okay? Remember what I said, lighter towards the vanishing point, okay? So I'm gonna start out kind of light. I'm going to maybe get a little darker green. I could just add more pressure, making this darker, but I like mixing colors. Okay, the last thing we have is the road, and then we're done. So you can add black or you can add gray. I'm going to do, or brown. Let's do brown. Okay. If you're doing just pencil, just shade darker and get lighter, just like our graded value. My kids are gonna kill me for tearing up all their crayons, but I bought them, so I don't care. All right. And there you have it. You have your beautiful monument. People are walking by, seeing it, ooh, ah, and you are done. Good job.